Hello and good morning, friends. It's so good to see everybody here. So, real quickly, a heads up in case it ends up interrupting or being spotty and weird, it's not you, it's me. Actually, it's StreamYard. I don't know what's going on, but several times already this morning, because I get everything loaded and ready to go a half hour before the show goes live, and it's been dropping me periodically, and it puts up a little icon that says Wi-Fi. But I'm married to IT, so my handsome husband spent hours scouring the internet to figure out what's going on because we don't drop Wi-Fi on our phones here or on our TV or anything else, the PlayStation, nothing else drops Wi-Fi. He redid the router, everything. He did an update on the Chrome that we use to do this because StreamYard says use Chrome, and everything he could think of under the sun, and still it was trying to drop me this morning. So if that happens, I All right, fingers crossed. Let's see how long we're gonna be able to do this, guys. I apologize. Yeah, I had no idea it was gonna be so crazy. I noticed it this morning, like I said, when I was sitting here, and it was kind of all over the place. It kept kicking me out of StreamYard. So naturally, I think it's StreamYard, right? And because everything looks fine, everything's working and been working. And then I messaged my hubby because I'm like, I keep getting kicked out even when I'm live now. And so he did an AT&T check, and he's like, according to this, like it's down. Like in Indy, it is just down for AT&T. And they had so many reports going that he checked literally 30 seconds after the first time, and it went from a spike this big to all red, massively bigger spike. So apparently Indianapolis just lost internet for a while. So anyway, how did everybody do on that sprint? I hope you're all still with me, and I'm hoping that I didn't make this more confusing than it needed to be. I'm pretty sure I'm unmuted, and I hope, can everybody see me? Let me know. It may be a delayed thing too, because anytime there's skipping and stuff, things are like way delayed from being caught up and current. So let me know if for whatever reason I need to pause a minute and have everybody be back with me live. um, Otherwise, I ended up reading in The Tainted Cup, and thank you. Thank you. I was a little worried. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys. And I'll go back and read comments and stuff and get caught up. Um, but yeah, so anyway, I did The Tainted Cup, which is really interesting. The only thing I knew about this was that it was like fantasy meets mystery. So it's supposed to be like a nod to Sherlock Holmes and Watson, which I totally see here. And only it's a female that is Sherlock Holmes. And the fantasy element is the body they're looking at had a tree just erupt from the body. There's also a bit of a magic system in here, which is interesting. And I'm about 54% into it, and I have to say it's good. I am enjoying it. It's got a lot of information dumping, just heads up, and the writing style feels very much for me like high fantasy writing style. So like John Gwynne, James Islington. If you like these kinds of the voice from these kinds of authors, I think you should check this out if you like mysteries, because it's really pretty good. If you don't like any kind of high fantasy and those voices tend to be boring for you or dry or too much information dump, this may not be for you. But the audiobook that I have through Libby is actually really well done as well. So yeah, so far I'm kind of recommending it. It's pretty interesting. Um, I also did my Duolingo because what else could I do when the computer wasn't working? I ended up getting an email from Hoopla, so I want to make sure all of you who use the library app Hoopla, they sent out an email that said they're only going to allow you to do 10 books a month from now on. I guess the cost was just too big for the library. So, and that may just be Indianapolis, but I just want to say it in case anybody else saw that or thought it was just spam. Make sure you're reading those emails, because I got more than 10 from Hoopla each month. So now I'm going to have to be very choosy on which ones I do. Logged a book that I had finished for the Readathon, Go Team Creation, and everybody in Realmathon. And I realized something about myself that is not pretty, because I am not perfect. And I will go into details on that revelation in a minute, because I want to get caught up on some comments. All right, we will start towards the top. And you guys were so amazing to hang in there. Thank you. So those who are new, I roll a dice. It says how long our sprints are going to be. This is Cassidy's Realmathon that I'm talking about being a part of, and her channel in general is amazing. You should check her out. The D&D spreadsheet that I normally say during announcements, but of course we had internet issues. Make sure you have it, because during sprints from my channel, Sam's channel, or Kim's channel, you actually get credit just for doing those things you have to do adulting, and there are prizes. And this morning, Christina had said hello to all the beautiful people and hugged the like button. Thank you. Definitely a coffee kind of morning. And Priscilla popped in. Good morning and cheers to you. I got to see Amy. She was wonderful, texting me to be like, oh, I'm there for you. Oh, it was maddening. Absolute madness. Oh man, it was just very frustrating. I had popped in as myself. It was quicker to do that. And yeah, it was just utter madness. And then we had Servasha. Good morning. And thank you, sweetie. Oh, it was crazy. And Christina said, internet been weird all over this week. Yeah, Kim's been having major problems too. Not that I'm trying to call you out or anything, Kim, but it's one of those, we want to be there for you and we want to be live and we're ready and we're excited. And then the internet doesn't want to work or StreamYard, and it is maddening. But Christina's got snow, which is beautiful. I mean, I think that's beautiful and totally cozy to make you want to kind of read when it's all nice and snowy. And yeah, see, just finished a great read last night, Priscilla. Excellent, excellent. And Christina said good morning to Kim. I love that. My handsome hubby hopped in, and even though he's working, he's been popping in trying to help with everything. He's amazing. Amy had a relaxing spring break, which is wonderful. Ours won't be happening until next week after next, April 1st. So that week is when we're doing spring break, but have no fear. I will have a pre-recorded sprint like last time for you all. So every Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, you'll still get sprints. And yeah, see, Priscilla, that's where I read the comment that she loves to read when it's snowing. And I do too. It feels so nice. And you're wanting spring. Hey, Christina, I do get that. Spring is nice. And I mentioned Katie's birthday. So thank you for that. And I'm glad Servash is doing so well. And her daughter got into the private school, which is so exciting. Oh, that is so incredible. And so there were lots of cheers. And yes, just absolutely amazing. Loved that. And Christina, I was just talking to my husband about it yesterday. I think snow in early spring used to be the norm. Really? I didn't know that, Priscilla. I'm trying to think back. I want to say I thought it stopped in February here in the Midwest, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Interesting. And then Priscilla recommended to Amy The Warden by Daniel M. Ford, a perfect blend of cozy and more traditional adventure fantasy, which is exciting. I am going to have to check that out too. I added it on my Goodreads. So I love that. More congratulations, which is awesome. And then Servasha said that Aria has ADHD plus losing your mom last year. Yeah, there was a lot going on your plate. Really wanted her in a close-knit, caring environment. Weren't sure she'd be accepted, but they said they loved her. Of course they did, and would be lucky to have her. And I agree with that. So yeah, and Servasha said thanks to everyone. That's wonderful. And then Christina, they say like a lamb. Oh, so if it's in like a lamb and out like a lion or vice versa. Oh, interesting. So that's when the weather does that. Okay. So we can expect storms and lots of snow. I'm sorry, Christina. I'm so sorry. And then I'm trying to skip around. We had a Sam that popped up. Hey, Sam. This is the other one I was talking about. So make sure you check out Sam and Kim's channels. Both of you, if you're still here, link below because your channels, because again, their sprints count and they are just awesome to boot. And then we were moving on. Everybody's saying hi to Sam. Christina said hi. And then Priscilla says, I love the cozy atmosphere of snow for reading, but outages can be awful. So yeah, definitely stay warm in all that snow. And then Sushi joined us. Hello, everyone. Finishing with work halfway through Empire of the Vampire and hoping to finish it today. I 5-starred it. Now, spoiler, because I always do my end of month wrap-ups, but even though it's a 5-star, I actually liked Empire of the Vampire better, but it's right there. I have that beautiful Waterstone edition. So I'm glad it was still a loved and a keeper, but yeah, I think it just kind of dragged on a little bit for me, but it's also setting up for the third book. So I get that. But just heads up, it does end on a cliffhanger, Sushi. So make sure you give yourself time to read it today for sure. And welcome, I would rather be reading Team Creation. You are most welcome. I love it. And then, yes, glad to see. Yes. This is so good to actually be here. Priscilla got some dishes done, got more coffee and some waffles. Oh, that makes me so hungry. I'm going to have to eat this next sprint. Read 30 pages of Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands. How are you liking it compared to the first? I'm reading the first one this month. It hasn't come in yet, but when it does, I'll be reading it, hopefully for the peace talks this weekend, because it's nice and short. Kim read 2 essays and I was told there'd be cake and got dressed. That title cracks me up. I have to pick this one up. I know that's your, I think, nonfiction pick for the book club for her Patreon. Again, you guys need to check her out. Christina finished the blanket you were working on last night and you're going to go wash it so your kiddos can finally use it. I bet they're so excited. That is amazing. You're so creative. Priscilla wants to read. Oh, so you too want to read The Tainted Cup. Interesting. It does. It's different. So don't go into it expecting Emily Wilde. Don't go into it expecting the humor of Lee Bardugo or anything like that. But it's interesting. As long as you like the voice, I think you will like the actual story itself. Even the lady that the main character who is the why am I drawing a blank? The Sherlock Holmes character basically is so quirky that she'll do things like, she has this blindfold around her eyes, and so she'll be talking to the Watson character, and she'll ask a question, and then there's silence for a minute, and she'll be like, I really think that you should go do this and then come back and report back to me. And so then he'll come back and she'll be like, well, I didn't care. I just want to get rid of you for a minute. And then, or she'll say something random. I can't even give good examples right now because it'll ruin some stuff that's happening in the book. But oh my gosh, just random hilarious things that she sends him out to do, questions she asks him that she really doesn't care about the answer, or she has a reason. And so he's really trying to parcel out, like, are you really asking me, or are you just like testing me? Like, what's happening here? And it just cracks me up. All right, so we are going to pause there because the alarm went off and we want to go into our second sprint while the internet's working and we can have nice ambiance. So we will scroll to the top and see what we get. I need another long one. I want breakfast. Waffles have made me hungry now. And we have a cookie, and the cookie is 45 minutes. I have to be productive, but I think eating is productive. So I will see you all in 45 minutes. Happy reading, happy productivity, and let's enjoy this one.
Audio Jungle.
All right, we're back from sprint number 2, and I'm loving this internet connection. Makes a huge difference. So let me know how everybody did on that sprint, please. And then we'll catch up on comments. I got to 67% in the Tainted Cup, and it's really getting, like I said, it's really good. And now I've got a theory on who I think is causing the chaos that's happening. It's really interesting. And so, yeah, the Watts character is named Din, and part of this magic system is Din is what's called an engraver, which means he went through a special process that basically allows him to have almost like an eidetic memory. So, but it involves smell. So he'll like have a smell of something and then listen to a conversation. And then hours and days later, if he smells that smell again, he brings up the entire conversation word for word. So things like that. And it's really kind of cool and how much that's helping the Sherlock character, who's Anna, to do this, case and figure things out. So anyway, yeah, it's real interesting. I'm still recommending. Also wanted to let everybody know on April the 10th, I believe. Yes, April 10th, we're doing that next drawing for the box of bookish items and special edition books. So make sure you tune in for that. I also got the laundry going, so I apologize if you hear it in the background. I didn't want to forget. I also got a request from several people to do a more in-depth walkthrough of that D&D adulting spreadsheet. I am more than happy to do that. It's one of those things I don't know. It doesn't make sense to somebody else until you guys tell me. So happy to do that. I'm going to be working on that over the next couple of weeks, trying to get one of those arms attached to the desk so you can be watching me fill it out as we go. And I hope to insert some silly little clips as well and to make it kind of interesting and not boring, but so that it makes sense to you. So please message me either on Instagram or on our Discord channel. You can do it under the D&D sheet or do it as an individual message to me. Either way, let me know all the questions you want to make sure that I really get into detail when it comes to that sheet, because I want you all to enjoy it. I think that was the biggest thing I had for announcements and stuff. I want to make sure also to tell you guys the joke of the day, because that's important. Now, this is an oldie, but a goodie. Are you ready? What did the fish say when he hit the wall? Damn. Get it? He hit the fish. Anyway, so I will go to the comments now. Amy earlier got caught up with the devotional reading, had some breakfast, and did some laundry. Yes, I too ate breakfast. It was delicious. Your hoopla only gives you 7, Priscilla? Oh my gosh, here I am complaining about 10. Boy, am I greedy. Christina says, your library only lets you do 4 a month? Oh my goodness, on Hoopla. Oh my gosh, I do feel greedy now. Sarvasha listened to Amari and the Night Brothers. All right, started a long time ago, put it down, and people loved it. Are you enjoying picking it back up? Yeah, that seems low. You can check out as many physical books as you want, and you get to keep them for 3 weeks and can renew them twice. Well, I'm glad that they do have a lot of flexibility there. That's really good. Yeah, that is great, Priscilla. I agree. Our library is great for physical stuff too. They don't have late fees, which is also nice. Ours has late fees, but they're very, very tiny. And usually it's more for the DVDs than it is the books. Oh, they're having issues in Canada and Europe too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for real. Internets all over have gone nuts. Like we had a total cell phones didn't even work a few weeks ago. Like nothing was working. I wonder what's going on. Oh, Ryan's got a theory. It's how the robots begin the revolt. I mean, I've seen Terminator. I know what's up. Spring break starts after school this Friday. Exciting. Enjoy, Christina. And thank you. Yeah, yay for Servasha for sure. Snow doesn't stop there until May or June sometimes. Oh my gosh. It's not snowing in Pittsburgh, Savasha says, but super cold. Yeah, it's still in the 30s here, although it jumps around and that does great things for everybody's sinuses. Again, we'll one day have 45 and then it drops to teens and it just can't make up its mind. We have Meg the Pirate here. Good morning, Team Creation. Finished a disappointing read last night. Oh no, trying to decide what to start next. All right, well, give us some suggestions like genres and stuff, and maybe we can help you out, Meg. Good job, Sam, getting the work done, all the works. And now you want waffles, Meg. I know. Waffles sounded so good. Kim says one of them was just talking about Oregon Trail. So now you're sitting there playing Oregon Trail. Enjoy. Priscilla loves mystery books and, of course, fantasy. So thought that this book would be right up your alley. Yeah, it's definitely different. And like I said, Anna, the Sherlock character, very, very quirky. But as long as you're okay with, someone who's got a lot of eccentricities, we're going to pretend that's the word. You know what I mean? As long as you're okay with that, then it's been an interesting ride. Oh, you have. I was told there'd be cake on audio. Okay, Servasha, get to it. And yes, I remember Oregon Trail. Oh my gosh. I remember playing it on like the old school big box computers, if I can date myself there. And your son has it as a board game. We have the board game also, and that's the cards I use whenever I don't read my TBR and I get or do my steps for the Oregon Trail that I'm walking. I get punished by having to draw one of those calamity cards. And sometimes they're mean. Waffles. Sam, oof, it's a busy Friday. Had to call your ENT office to oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, Sam. Adulting, man. Hey, Amy, good to see you. Got to page 63 in your cozy mystery you're reading. Popped in a little bit ago. Oh, I hope it wasn't during the chaos. Spent all morning with hubby running errands and ate some breakfast. Yum. Book is Spring Blooms and Murder. I was wondering, but I didn't want to just be nosy, by Amy Curry, local author who you've met in real life. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, you need to get her to sign that, Amy. Priscilla, just over a third of the way into Map of the Otherlands and already plotting a reread in the fall. Oh, I'm so glad. After I do Emily Wilde's fairy encyclopedia thing, I'm going to have to pick that one up then because that sounds fabulous. Christina did some sprint hopping, had some coffee, worked on a new project, and made the bed and took pictures of that finished blanket. Send it to get washed before your son gets to snuggle with it and get some oatmeal. Wow, you were busy, Christina. Whew, good for you. Would love a more in-depth walkthrough also. Okay, good. Well, I will definitely let you guys know whenever it's finished. I can't promise I'm going to finish it in just the next week because I want to make sure I do it well. So it's going to take some editing and things like that, but I promise it is a hot priority over the next couple weeks. Kim watched a little Love Island. Trash TV, so good. And ate some dried Cheerios and heated up the cold coffee. Yes, get in the coffee. Now I have to ask Kim, was it in your special coffee mug that you were drinking coffee? For those who've been watching Kim's sprints, if you know, you know. Oh, thank you. I thought the joke was really good. Yes, thank you. Thank you. What would we do without jokes? Which Marvel superhero would be perfect for ads? The Hulk, because he's a huge banner. But I love the jokes. I do. Hey, Tina, good morning. Glad to see you here. Amari was such a cute book. Need to order book 2. I still need to read that. It's on my list of want to read. Good morning to Stacy. And she says, good morning to everyone. Joining much later. Wanted due to work and terrible driving conditions. Oh no, drive safe. Got about 15 inches of snow in the past 6 hours. And it hasn't stopped. Stay warm, stay safe, Stacy. And you didn't miss anything but a whole lot of technical difficulties. You stole that one from Alicia. Alicia's got good jokes. So excited for the new library building opening next weekend within walking distance. Amy, do you want somebody to go with you to see this library? Love to come hang out and explore this library with you. Celebrating your birthday tonight. Oh, Stacy, happy birthday. I hope it quits soon just for you. But regardless, I hope you get just completely surrounded by love and fun and cake and prezzies. Our spring break starts today after school. Oldest daughter and grands are on the way down for several days. That'll be so fun, Amy. Can't wait. I took the whole week off, so we'll be doing some gardening. Okay. And something fun with the youngest daughter next week. Enjoy that spring break. Oh, you do have a signed copy. Good. I was going to say, if you know this author in real life, you need to have a signed copy. Priscilla, I could see some people wanting the very slow burn romance of the first book. Okay, but I'm loving the continuing banter and slow, steady development of the relationship. Oh, I love that. I love when it's a nice slow burn. Servasha needs to eat soon. Yes, you do. Landlord is sending someone to replace all of your blinds. I just don't know. As soon as I try to make coffee and eat, the workers will show up. Isn't that always the way? We got about 1 minute, everyone. That's always how it works. Christina, new project driving you crazy. Oh, no. No, no, no. Tina says hi to Kim. Servasha, yeah, the big Kim cup. Oh, you guys have to check this out. It is the best coffee mug ever. When I say it's bigger than my head, I am not exaggerating. This cup is amazing. Nope, that mug is currently a yarn bowl. It works really well. It would too. The mug. Kim says hi back to Tina. All right, well, I'm going to pause there for now and go ahead and do our roll to go into our third sprint. And again, I'm hoping for a nice long one. I've got several things to do. It's a wine glass, and the wine glass is actually only 30 minutes. So of course, it's because I stopped, the last comment I stopped on was Kim's. That's why. It's always 30 minutes when Kim's there. All right, everyone. Happy reading, happy productivity for 30 minutes, and I will see you all back here in 30.
Audio Jungle.
right, and we are back from the third sprint. It's funny how you take things for granted, but now it's like because of all the issues this morning, it's like when it works smoothly, it's so nice and not stressful. Let me know how you did. So for that one, I got to 76 or 78% into the tainted cup. And yeah, like I am so close. I can't get the angling right. So close to the ending. Um, Oh my gosh, stuff coming together. And my theory from before, I'm actually changing my theory. This part always cracks up Ryan and Katie because I'll sit there and as we're watching a movie or I'm reading a mystery book, I'm like, oh, I think it's so and so. And then I'm like, okay, hold on. Or it could be this person. Oh, wait, it could be this. So by the end of it, I've guessed like every character. So I'm bound to be right. So anyway, that's where I am. I have a second guess now. And oh my, like, oh my. It's probably still gonna be around a 3 star for me just because I don't know. So far, it's just a little out there for me, so I think it's still gonna be a 3 star, but a very, very high one. If I did, individual besides just whole numbers, I would be like a 3.75. I also rotated laundry to the dryer and folded and put away the load that I had previously, so I was super productive for just having a half hour, and I will go back to the comments where we left off and see how you all did. Christina making a granny square plant holder using granny square yarn and have to do the stitches just right or it doesn't line up. Oh, and had to redo a few rows. I wouldn't have the patience for that. Christina, good for you. I would just go crazy. Amy wants to know where you're from, Stacy. And Tina says hi to Servasha. And Amy, okay, well then let's go explore your new library over there, Amy. I'm excited. Kim, this library talk, all the library talk, ours is having their sale today and tomorrow. So you're going to stop in before work tomorrow. Kim, can I drive down and go shopping with you? Would you mind if I come crash? It's only like probably a 12-hour drive. Sarvasha says hi back to Tina. And a happy birthday to Stacy. Yes, all the birthday wishes to Stacy. Yes, and from Christina also. And Stacy says that she is in Michigan. Okay, explains all the snow for sure, especially more than 2 inches per hour. Hope it slows down for your birthday. And Priscilla and Servasha, I think this was for the my talking about that incredible mug of coffee that is now holding yarn that Kim has. And she even said, I mean, I could roll it in the mug and probably get us 45 minutes, which is so true because I told her kind of as a joke, hey, don't roll like on your desk like normal for our Patreon sprints. Roll it in the massively awesome mug. And she did. And every time it was 45 minutes. So I'm like, I love that mug. It's a magical mug. And I too want one of those mugs. If you want more information, go watch previous sprints where she's held up that beast. She goes into detail how you can get one and stuff. And definitely she's got like a short also, I think, where she's holding it up. So super cute. Yes, it is so fun. All of us were laughing about that. We're like, yes, please. You're allowed to change your guess. Thank you, Priscilla. So we'll see if it's one of the two I'm thinking. Meg, got nothing read, nothing wrong with that. Added stuff to both your reading journal and reading challenges. Okay. But now that you've mentioned it, I should probably do some laundry. Adulting. This is why you get prizes for adulting with the D&D sheet because otherwise it's so boring. Come on down. Thank you, Kim. Let's see if my family's okay with me just skipping out. Well, this weekend we're celebrating Katie's birthday with her friends. I don't think I could leave my husband alone with a house full of teenage girls, right? Like that would be wrong. Stacy got my daily chapters of Les Mis, The Goldfinch, and Dragon Reborn. I love that you're going through these like that. That is incredible. Sam, trying to decide what you want for lunch. Well, for breakfast, because I couldn't ignore it, at Walmart, they've got these barbecue chicken wraps. They are so good. So I recommend you get yourself a barbecue chicken wrap. Servasha made my normal Greek yogurt parfait. Oh, that sounds good too. With blueberries, granola, and honey. And now you've got your pot of coffee going. And we always need the coffee for sure. And Meg ordered some reading challenge sticker stuff because you have a problem. It's not a problem here. I'm sorry. I'm an enabler. When it comes to books and stickers and journals, I am the wrong place to go to if you want to break that habit. I say, you're welcome, Meg, and I'll be the shopping buddy that does it with you. And Meg says, happy birthday to Stacy as well. Servasha listened to a chapter of Amari. Feels like your day's finally getting started. Take your time. You just got some exciting news with your daughter. Like, we are always so go, 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 aren't we, with our to-do lists and things we need to get done, things we want to get done, that sometimes I think we forget to just go, I'm just going to take an hour or two and do nothing and just sit here and relish in the blessings that we've had lately, or, my birthday's tomorrow. Like, if you're Stacy, and what was this past year like? What do I hope to have next year? And just have just an hour to sit there and soak it up and just be in the moment. It's so hard to do that, but I love it, Servasha. I feel like you're doing great taking your time getting it going. Kim had to frog quite a few rows of your crochet project, got off on counts. Oh no, what's with all these projects going awry? I think I'm back on track now, and your rain has begun. We're actually nice and clear today and yesterday, which is good because I had to mow. So I'm hoping you keep the rain to yourself. Prizes for adulting. Yes, Meg. If you scroll to the very top of the comments, I put a link to my video. That being said, by popular demand, I'm going to be currently working from now and the next couple of weeks, doing, maybe during spring break, I'll get some stuff done too. But I'm going to be redoing the video so that it gives more in-depth detail on how to fill out the sheet and stuff. But the Google Drive is linked in that video, and you're more than welcome to print it off. There's also in the Discord, which I link in my videos, everybody talks in the D&D sprint D&D sprinting channel. So feel free to do that and get questions answered there. And we're here for you. But basically, it's like, if you got to go do something, go do it, and then write it down on your paper and get credit for it. And I mean, these prizes aren't huge because they're given by me, and this is all like done for free. I get no income from BookTube. So it's not like they're huge prizes, but stickers and stuff are fun. Oh, and Christina says that she's in Michigan too, Stacy. No wonder why you both are talking about all this snow. Christina spent that sprint fighting with your laptop. It needs coffee or something. Something about technology today, everybody. Amy got to page 103 and switched the laundry. Hey, laundry buddy. Sushi had a lovely walk outside with your daughter. I love that. And finished Empire the Vampire. What did you think? Did you love it? Was it really good? Did you enjoy it? Are you going to do Empire of the Damned? Just curious. Kim, I'm mad it's raining. I wanted to go to the tennis court to play, but also take photos for a book tour stop at the end of the month. Oh, well, maybe it'll stop early so you'll have the afternoon to do it. Hopefully. And sometimes I used to, when I would go out and take pictures, I would get some really cool pictures of water on like leaves and stuff. So maybe you can kind of do that. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. Christina, we will have to check out the new video. It'll take some time to get made, but yes, I am 100% going to do that. So it's a little bit more in depth because, again, you all don't live up here and you don't want to. So I need to actually be more thorough in my explanation, which is why I'm redoing the readathon that I do every February as well, to have a little more explain on that as well. Meg will definitely be checking out the video. Okay, good. Sounds fun. Thank you. Servasha, Empire the Vampire is so intimidating to me. Does it have a good audio? I think so. I do. I love the voices that they do for the audio. And I got mine through Libby. So I'm assuming most people's Libby or Hoopla. I mean, well, actually, Hoopla's hit or miss if they'll have anything, but Libby should have it. Audible for sure has it. And yeah, I do. I thought it was really, really good. And it can be intimidating. It's a really big book. But again, it's one of those, don't force yourself to memorize everybody's names and exactly what's going on in this world or the politics of the Vampire Kingdom. Just go along for the ride, and you'll love the snark and the humor and just all the things. It gives you family vibes. I mean, it really is super good, but mostly the snark is probably what I love the most from it. Kim, also both of my current reads are physical or ebook, and I'm like, no, I need an audiobook so I can read while I check off to-dos. Yes. Most of mine are audio. Anytime anybody's like I just submitted book 20 for the Realmathon, and my team are like, "How are you reading so many?" Which there's somebody in there, by the way, that's done like book 30. So phew, way past me. And it's like, well, I do audiobooks all the time. So if I'm bebopping around the house, if I'm playing Stardew Valley, if I'm driving to get Katie or drop her off, or doing grocery shopping, whatever, I've got earbuds in all the time when I'm mowing. And so I'm constantly doing these audiobooks. And most narrators are slow enough that I can go at 2.5 speed. Sometimes they're so slow I can go at 3. So I chew through them pretty quickly. So if it's an audiobook that's like, 12 hours long, I'm getting done with it in like 5 hours. So it's easy to get a book a day done when you're doing that and you're constantly on the go. One more, and then we're going to go into that last sprint. Water droplets on leaves are cool looking. See, exactly. And up close. See, I thought so too. Thank you. And before we go in the sprint, I also want to ask you and have you guys tell me down below, and we'll talk about it when we get back. Who are 3 people you would want on your team if there was a zombie apocalypse? The 3 people you'd want on your team if there was a zombie apocalypse. Some of you actually might make my list because some of you are pretty awesome and knowledgeable about things and like know how to grow things. And yeah, some of you might have to make that list. I'll be thinking about that. So let me get over here and I will see you guys. Oh, I got to roll. I thought I would just put on the music and not tell you what time to come back. And it would just be a nice surprise for everybody. Ooh, roll again. Go, 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 go. Tell me what our last sprint is going to be. How long are we doing the last sprint? I don't see anybody posting yet. Maybe. Oh, here we go. A bunch came in at once. We got Kim's 30 plus 31st, which I'm going to call an hour, especially since everybody else said an hour long. So thank you, everybody else, for saying an hour. I appreciate the nice round numbers. I'll see you all back here in an hour. If you can't, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Hopefully, no technical difficulties next week. All right, and we are back from the final sprint. How did everyone do? Let me know below, please, how it went. I got to 93% in the Tainted Cup, and yeah, I am like almost done. I would love to lie and sound super clever and say I totally saw it coming. But no, it was probably like the last person I would have honestly suspected. So, and not in a, oh, that's amazing, but in a, okay. But at least it wasn't somebody you never actually met. I hate when you're reading a mystery or watching a movie that's a mystery and the killer ends up being somebody that you never even really met. It was all off screen, but they just happened to drop his or her name or something. So at least it's not that. But oh my gosh. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. This may be just a solid 3 star by the time I'm done. So we were talking about Kim taking pictures and hopefully the rain stops so that she can go do some tennis as well. But I love that I'm not alone in thinking raindrops on leaves are cool. Kim said, possibly, but tennis courts take a bit to dry out, so we shall see. I think it's supposed to rain the rest of the day. Well, maybe it's a sign, Kim, that you're supposed to do nothing but reading because I'm pretty sure you have sprints tonight. So I think that's what it's for, is so that you can, just sprint with us and read with us and relax with us. And that's the kind of day you should have. Sushi, you did like it. Good. 4.5. Can't wait to start Empire of the Damned. It's good. It picks up right away. So, especially while all the characters and the situation are fresh in your mind, now's the time to definitely read it. I will say, though, along with a glossary in the front, Jay Kristoff is a genius in how he works in what happened in Empire of the Vampire in Empire of the Damned as kind of a refresher. So, like, he's going through and training a certain person you meet in Empire of the Vampire. And while he's training this person, he's saying things like, well, tell me again what blood vampires do and this and that, this court and stuff. So it helps refreshen your mind and everything. And it's really good. I really appreciated it. Amy, yes, because the question I asked when we left was what 3 people would you take with you if there was suddenly a zombie apocalypse? I love this answer, Amy, your husband, your middle daughter, and your friend Erin, because she's a Walking Dead fan. If nothing else, the CDC's little manual on what to do if there's a zombie apocalypse and The Walking Dead have well prepared us, have they not? I'm going to look and see if there were any other answers before I give you mine. Amy had said, sorry, lost track of time, was being productive for once. Hey, I'm proud of you, Amy. That's what it's all about, is being productive. So no shade on that. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. Sushi's answer, Gabriel de Leon, Althea Zaltair, and Elron. Ooh. I like these answers. You and I are thinking the same. All this talk of Empire the Vampire. Actually, I too want Gabriel de Leon because he's awesome and kicks butt. And if anybody knows anything about vampires and the dead and stuff like that, it would be him. I also chose Van Helsing, somebody else who kills a lot of the creatures, and Selena from Underworld, if you guys have watched that series, because again, talk about kicking butt. She is amazing. Oh, Sam, I'm so sorry. And it's the strangest thing how that works, isn't it? Like, I always check to make sure if there's any comments, I can quickly, comment for everybody. But it's like it depends on day to day. And funny enough, it's like when I put a new video out there, so I'm creating content, that's when my numbers usually go down. It's like, I don't know if people just feel like they're being annoyed by it or something. I don't know. I don't know, but it's funny. The numbers go up and down all the time. And people get busy. Sometimes people don't want to do YouTube at all. Sometimes they're all in. And I wouldn't take it personally or anything. Sam, you're awesome. If you guys haven't given our quest giver witch any love, make sure you go over and give some love to her channel. And you've got me. I'm there. And Kim's there. You got us. Yeah, see, Kim says, boo, it's so annoying when it does that. Hopefully it gets back up soon. Yeah, I just don't take it personally because if I have 5 people that want to hang out with me, that's awesome. I'm doing it for fun and I love it. And I've got more than 5. So, and the only reason I get so excited about the numbers isn't the number itself. It's when it grows, we get to have those drawings. And I am just such a sucker for drawings and giveaways because, like I've said before, it's my love language, gift giving. So that's when I get excited, but I could care less if it was, 150. I just love being able to do those drawings and have such fun. Tina was busy that spring cleaning the bird cage and vacuumed. And how are the married couple? Are they doing okay? Are they getting along? I know sometimes they can get snarky. Amy finished your book. Excellent. It was good. And you'll read the next in the series soon. I love that for you. I hate whenever you get in a slump where several books in a row, you're just like, I've had that happen. So I am so glad you enjoyed it. Kim, you write a few more essays, close to being halfway. Yes, go, go, go. Priscilla, it's good to know you have Empire the Vampire on your TBR, but now I know I shouldn't wait too long to pick up the next one if you like it. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. I'm not mad that, Christoph took like a year and a half or whatever to come out with the next one. And again, he does such a good job of rehashing things that I didn't feel completely lost, but I feel like I would have maybe enjoyed jumping in better if I had remembered freshly coming off of Empire the Vampire. Christina, hubby's off. Kiddo is fed. Phone is charged. Now going to read The Dragon Reborn for a while. Yes. 4-ish days before they take it away. I do the same thing. The ones that get priority for me for reading or audiobook are always the ones that Libby's like, hey, I've got a countdown coming. And when it gets close, they're like, now 4 people are waiting for this, right? And I'm like, duh. Sam, got some tech issues fixed? Oh, reach. Christina, finally finished another square. Excellent. Love that. Aw, thank you for being here, Christina, and have a beautiful rest of your day as well. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I don't think there were any other announcements or anything that I was missing. Thank you all for being here. Have a fabulous weekend and next week, and I will see you on Friday of next week. Let's hope AT&T behaves. Let's hope StreamYard behaves. I'm going to have to look into the incognito window thing that Kim mentioned because I know that she's gotten around some issues with that. And yeah, everybody message in the D&D chat and Discord to let me know if you have anything specifically you want me to focus on in the new video. Thank you. And everybody, don't forget to go to Kim's channel for sprints tonight. If you don't go, you won't get to see the massive, awesome cup. So everybody show up. Take care.